Hey everyone, David Pike, Motorcity Mechanic here. Now today I've got a series of videos on a new vehicle that's come out recently, which is the 2015 Jeep Renegade. I want to show you step by step how you remove the rear tail lamp assembly in case you got a bulb that's gone out that you need to replace. I'll show you what you need to do to access the fastener, how to take it off, and how to separate the assembly so you can get to the bulbs. So you go ahead, you get comfortable, and you watch me get dirty for you. Alright, so to gain access to this tail lamp assembly, we're actually going to get to, there's only one fastener. Fastener's inside the cab of the vehicle. So we'll open up the rear hatch. There's an access panel we need to take off. And there's one spring-loaded fastener on the back side. Once we get that off, the process is going to be pulling it back, disconnect the connector, and then we'll take this over to the workbench and I'll show you how to take the access panel off the back that has the circuit board and the bulbs on it as well. So like I said, I'll repeat this as we go. The best way to learn is through repetition. So that's how you're going to get this tail lamp assembly off. There's no fasteners on the outside whatsoever. It's on the back side. So now we're inside the back hatch area. Now, in order to get to the fastener for that tail lamp, we've got to get this panel off. Now, I recommend popping this edge off first. Get your plastic trim stick like we always tell you to use. Start popping that off and then pull it forward. Alright, so now we got access to a couple different things. There's another fuse box up in here with just a couple fuses and 2 relays. We've also got, that's where the seat belt mounts right here. Now right over here with the big screen and that gray piece right there is actually the fastener that we're going to be using to release the tail lamp. So what we need to do is go ahead and start backing off on that. Just turn it counterclockwise and just keep going until it's finally backed all the way out. Once we get that all the way out, then we'll get back out outside the hatch back to where the tail lamp is, and we'll work on getting it off from there. So just keep pulling it off, backing it off. There you go. We got the fastener out of the way. Alright, with that fastener taken off on the back side, she's going to pull straight back. There you go. Now we got a connector on the back side we need to get to. Once we get that off, we can take the whole assembly out. Now that we've got it pulled out, you can see the connector right here. We need to squeeze in on the lock. Once we squeeze in on the lock, the connector will come off, and now we can actually take the tail lamp out. Alright, so we need to gain access to the bulbs on the back side. Now they're inside of a housing here, so you need to take a total of 4 Phillips screws off. Once we get those off, the gray piece that we're looking at is actually a circuit board, believe it or not, and it's got 3 bulbs on there. 2 of them are the old style 1057 bulbs, which I thought for the year 2015 they'd be gone with by now, but you know, you see it's just exposed circuit board and you got your regular 1057 bulb. Nothing special whatsoever about the bulbs, but that's those. So you got your turn signal on your brakes, and then the center one is your backup light. The backup light corresponds with a nice shiny clear right there, so that's your backup lights. And these, of course, are your running lights, turn signals, tail lights. Now going back with it's pretty cut and dry. Just line everything up because there's actual 2 terminals right here. They have to line up here. So just kind of line it up gently, go down with it, put your 4 Phillips screws back in, and then go back to the vehicle, and it's just opposite of what the removal was. Make sure you plug in the connector, and you've got the only one fastener, which is inside that plastic cover inside the hatch of the vehicle. Now when you're going back with it, you've got these pegs right here that stick up, and these pegs actually correspond to openings in the body here and here. That's going to be your alignment. As you going back with it, guide them in the hole, make sure it's completely flush, then you'll put the fastener on the back side, tighten it down, and don't forget to put that access panel back in place, and then you'll have your tail lamp taken care of. Alright, so there you go, 2015 Jeep Renegade. So by the time you need to put a tail light bulb in it, you'll have a video for it and you already know what to do. Pretty cut and dry. The only thing that kind of surprised me was the bulb that they use in the back. Is something we've probably used for the last 40-50 years. You thought they've done away with them, and here they go. Maybe they found a surplus and they figured they had to get rid of them. I don't know. Either way, there's your video. Do me a favor, any kind of thumbs up, thumbs down, any kind of comments, suggestions about this video or anything Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram related, I'll try to get back to you in a timely manner. Also, do me a favor and try to subscribe. When you subscribe, you get notified of all the new videos coming out. And also, Facebook. Try to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You check at the bottom of this video further down in the description. You'll see links to both of those. That way, if you want to know about anything as far as old videos, they get posted on Facebook from time to time, as well as Twitter. So check them both out. In the meantime, I've got more videos to take care of, and you get back to watching them.